it's Ravi, and I got something very important to talk about. Now, right off the bat, I wanted to proudly say that I rejoined the Alter Human community. Now, what is the Alter Human community? Basically, it's a community of people who don't really feel like they fit in what is socially and societally considered human. Now, right off the bat, I wanted to mention that I fully identify as human, and I don't identify as an animal in any kind of way. Now, how am I part of the Alter Human community then? Well, I am actually psychological Alter Human, which means that due to psychological reasons and past trauma, I developed wolf-like behavior. Now, I experience pretty much the same thing Aetherian experiences, and I've talked to my friends and they were like, oh, you can definitely call yourself Aetherian, because from what I've seen, you're definitely one. And I don't feel comfortable with that label, because a lot of Aetherians do think or identify as an animal in a certain way. I mean, obviously not physically, but like emotionally or spiritually, and for me that's not the case at all. I don't identify as a wolf in any way. I'm a human and I feel great as a human. Now, I do get wolf shifts or mental shifts, and mental shifts are where your mind takes on that of an animal's. I do experience that without identifying as a wolf. Now, usually it's a very instinctive way of thinking. I make a lot of wolf-like sounds, like yelping, and unfortunately, I can't help doing it. So it's not like I think, oh, I'm gonna make animal noises and I'll do it, it comes out of my body and I can't control it, and you know what? It sucks. Because it sounds so stupid. I sound like a crying dog whenever I get nervous. So if I could stop it, I definitely would, because it's super embarrassing, but my throat kind of closes up and I make this yelping noise. So yeah, that's what I kind of experience, and I do sometimes feel like I do get a wolf-like mindset, and I do get the urge to wag my tail, which I luckily don't have. You know what? Sometimes I wish I had a tail, but it's temporary, because having a tail would be super weird, and also probably very inconvenient, but so the psychological part I talked about I'm pretty sure that I know what causes it, and it comes from different kind of standpoints. Now, I am neurodiverse, I have autism and hypersensitivity, so my senses are constantly turned up at its highest, most like a wolf, and because of my autism, I don't really understand human body language very well. So I probably looked at canine body language, which was a lot clearer, and I probably unintentionally developed that behavior over time. Now, my second theory is that from the age of 13 to 15, I went through a really, really rough, dark time in my life. Like, I'm talking about in and out of hospitals because my mental health was so horrible. And the only thing I could do to survive is live on my instinct. And, well, because of that traumatic experience, I developed this wolf behavior. Like, I was so stressed and scared at the time, if some of the doctors approached me, I would sometimes literally growl. Because I felt like that was the only way that I could express how I felt. And it was also like that with positive emotions. If I get super excited, I get the urge to wag my tail. And that kind of psychologically developed through these types of things. And yes, before you get worried, I talked to several professionals about this. Psychiatrists, therapists, and they have found that people with autism often develop their own body language. And they explain it to me like this. For example, you have a guy with autism who is super enthusiastic about trains. Like, he is super fascinated by them. Whenever he sees a train, he gets really happy, and he doesn't really know how to express his happiness. So every time he gets really excited, he mimics a train noise, because for him that noise means happiness. So he makes a train noise to let the people around him know that he's happy. Well, it's the same for me, but with wolf body language. So the urge to wag my tail, to make myself bigger, to get excited. I often also yelp when I'm super excited, because I can't contain myself and stuff like that. And I have that behavior a lot. But there are also periods in my life that I don't experience this at all. So it fluctuates, it goes away as well. And the main reason I don't call myself a Therian is because I do not identify as an animal, even though my experience is nearly identical to Therianthropy. And I'd love to make more alter-human related content, but I'm always terrified of being misunderstood, of people thinking that I want to be an animal, which I don't. Okay, yes, I know it's suspicious. I'm wearing a giant wolf suit, but I'm also a furry. Yes, Ravi is technically a Kimsona. She is made after how I think I look like if I'd be a wolf, which a lot of furries also do, obviously. I like to look normal with huge air quotes as well. Sometimes I don't want to wear a tail or be very animalish. Often I'm extremely embarrassed. And that's why I'm making this video, because I don't want to be embarrassed anymore. So, there you go. I'm out of the closet. Again, because if you didn't know, this channel started as a Therian channel. Because I did identify as a Therian before, and then I came to the conclusion that I do not believe I'm an animal at all. So, yes, here I am, human with wolf behavior. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was very difficult for me to make. I have made this video, I think, at least 17 times before, and I always deleted it because I wasn't ready, and also I was very scared of being misunderstood. I am being myself, and I'm proud to be myself.